Abdul Nazir Sab State Institute of Rural Development is one of the premier institutes in India. The institute was established in the year 1989 in the name of late Shri Abdul Nazir Sab, was instrumental in revolutionizing Panchayat Raj system in the state as erstwhile Rural Development Minister. In the year 1983, when the state of Karnataka passed the path-breaking enactment in the form of the Karnataka Panchayat Raj Act, there was a need for enhancing the capacity of both the elected representatives and the functionaries who are working in the decentralized spheres of the government. That is, when the pioneer of decentralization, Shri Abdul Nazir Sab, who was the Minister for Rural Development and Panchayat Raj in the Ramakrishna Hegde ministry, paved the way for the establishment of a training institute. The vision of the institute is to take the concept of decentralization to the grassroots level, and indeed this was displayed in its true spirit by having a common farmer inaugurate the institute. The SIRD, as it's popularly referred to, was established in Mysore, away from the governance hub, so that more academia and practitioners could sit down freely, design and develop modules which would be useful. The Abdul Nazir Sab State Institute of Rural Development is situated at the foot of the Chamundi Hills in Mysore. The city with the sobriquet of Pensioners' Paradise is known for its salubrious climate. The institute is spread over 14 acres of lush green lawns. The campus is well endowed with rich natural flora and fauna with a well-furnished hostel. In this serene environment, a band of dedicated faculty coming from diverse spheres of life, both from the government and the non-government sector, work tirelessly to impart training to both the elected representatives and the functionaries. The faculty dwell on diverse sectors like decentralized planning, accounts and finance, and other activities of the Panchayat Raj Institutions, including attitude and behavioral aspects.
The main thrust of our training here is to train people in improved and efficient Panchayati Raj administration, and also to give them a new thinking how to work better. In fact, the training towards the Gram Panchayat functionaries and the elected members have been very successful. We are also training people in Panchayati Raj e-governance. The Panchtantra training program is being included as one of our core area, and we are able to give training in the decentralized manner also. Now, the last 3 years we have been doing training programs on Panchayat Development Officers training, Gram Panchayat Functionaries training, Agriculture Officers training, and the training to also the people who are involved in the audit and accounting system of the Gram Panchayat.
In addition to these, scheme-specific training for agriculture, MNREGA, SGSY, BRGF, NRHM are also provided at the Institute. The Institute has a management committee headed by the Additional Chief Secretary to the government. The USP of this institute has been the army of 400 resource persons who are spread across the state. The special feature of our institute which stands out in comparison with any other SIRD in the country is our satellite communication system. The SATCOM system was first established in the year 2002 with assistance from Government of India, Government of Karnataka and ISRO. Satellite communication system SATCOM, as we are all familiar with, is really the blend of modern technology meeting grassroots level demands, thus setting an example of bridging the digital divide. The SATCOM Center comprises of an earth station and a studio. One-way video and two-way audio communication is established on extended C-band transponder of INSAT 3A. Through this facility, trainees can see and listen to the resource persons sitting in the studio at their receiving or training centers in all the 176 Taluk Samarthya Saudas. They can interact and seek clarifications on telephone or fax mode. The queries and answers provided can be heard in all the centers simultaneously. The institute has become a leading resource center for distance education and has built a unique training model by blending technology with the essence of face-to-face learning, complemented by programs for community mobilization and continuing education. An important activity is the capacity building program for the elected representatives of Panchayat Raj Institutions. The component of the training include small group discussions, screening of films, presentation on different subjects by experts, and question-answer session with elected members.
A congenial atmosphere is what is required for a trainee to imbibe what he has been asked to understand. In SIRD, we follow the principle that we do not train anybody, but we just open the gates of information so that they could utilize that and try and develop their own variants, because a straitjacket approach will not help.
The institute also has a research and analysis wing from April 2010. Another feather in the cap of SIRD, Mysore, is that it is now consultant for various commissions and ministries of Government of India as far as rural development schemes and activities are concerned. During the last 2 years, we have embarked on a partnership model with most of the NGOs across the state. Specific mention needs to be made when the Government of Karnataka recruited about 2,500 Panchayat development officers. The institute designed a common foundation course for these Panchayat functionaries, which was held over a period of 8 weeks. In this, the institute had taken the assistance of locally available resources, both in the form of infrastructure and expertise from the government and the non-government sectors. The institute has so far trained more than 2,95,000 elected representatives. The program has been conducted for more than 3 rounds spanning over 10 days for all Panchayat Raj institutions across Karnataka. This effort aims to empower them for correct implementation of the rural development programs. The district training institutes and extension training centers have also been used. SIRD now dreams to decentralize the institution of training itself. The institute is in the process of establishing 2 more regional hubs, that is at Dharwad and Bangalore. This exhibits the policy of the government to take capacity building towards decentralized level, and the army of 400 resource persons is a trump card of the institute, which would be used in all trainings and capacity building endeavors.
Abdul Nazir Sab Training Institute is committed to excellence and also tries to be, and the mission is to be a center of excellence in training program.